Okay, welcome to your exclusive VIP training just for your team. You guys, I'm so excited to do this for you. I don't know if you know about your leader, fearless leader, Danielle, but she has just grown so rapidly, and it's because of you guys helping her that she has gotten there. So I hope you guys know that we don't do any of this alone. Like, she did not get really close to 12K by herself. She had a team of people helping her out. So just know, like, don't let all the pressure fall on you and wonder like, wow, I'm never going to get there, because you are, but you're not going to do it alone. You're going to have a team of people growing with you, both above you and below you and beside you in all the different ways. Also, you guys, I'm going to talk about Danielle a little bit more. I know that she gets a little nervous when that happens, but it's all good. You guys, she had some serious doubts at the beginning of last month. Like, she had so many questions about what else can I do? Like, I'm not doing enough. What else is there to do? And you guys don't see that because she comes to me and she comes to Tammy, like she comes to her upline and tells us when she's struggling. So on the outside, it might look like she's got her shit together and she is just like a rock star, but she has just as many doubts as the rest of us do. She has just as many questions as the rest of us do. So we're all human. We all have doubts. We all have fears, but what matters most is that you reach out. So if you are struggling in that aspect, please reach out to Danielle, because she can relate to you, but she can also cheer you on, put you in the right mindset, and help you grow. So don't do it alone, and just know that you are not alone. Even if you're just a fleeting thought in your head, just know, hey, it's not just me who feels this way. It's normal, but we're in this together. So I asked Lindsay to hop on and just pour into you guys, simply because when I first started this business, I had no idea who she was. I didn't know anything. Let me let Ricky in. When I first joined the company, I didn't know anything. I didn't know what a rank was. I didn't know what 4K, 12K, I didn't know any of that. But somebody posted in a group chat, if you're here to make this a business, comment below. And I mean it if you're serious, because you're going to get on a 3-way call, period, end of story. And Lindsay was on that call and she got me so excited. So she's going to hop in. She's just going to pour into you guys, give you a little inspiration. And then we're going to get down to like actual like tips and ideas for growing your business. So Lindsay, I'm going to let you go ahead and unmute yourself if it will let you. I hope I set it up that way.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much. It's actually an honor for me to be on here, because I just love pouring in, feeding into others. But let's give credit where credit's due. Thank you for showing up today. That's the most important thing. Danielle, you did the unthinkable. You did what you were scared of, and you went and you took the plunge and you did this. And if there's anything that I can help you leave with today, that's what you have to do. I don't want you to sit here and think, oh, 5-year goals, 10-year goals. What are you going to do right now that's going to make a difference? That's where we're at. What can I do and get up and put one foot in front of the other and do the thing? The most important thing is, guys, this company is doable. It is the same thing as far as duplicatable. And you have people like Samantha, myself, that are here, and we're going to cheer you on. And that's what I think is so important. If you're having a bad day, guess what? I have bad days too. If everybody's told you no, guess what? I have those days too. But you know what? I get up, I put my big girl panties on, and I move on. I don't stop. I got goals, and I've got huge goals to reach. That just like right now, I am trying to earn the same thing that every single one of y'all are trying to earn. That's the thing. Never stop digging in the trenches. Never sell yourself short. As far as where you are with this business, I want y'all to understand that you need to be seeing where you want to go. Okay. I want to know where you want to go in the next month, 3 months, and year. Don't sit here and think, well, I can't do what you did, Lindsay. I can't walk away from corporate America. Hell yes, you can. You can. You can walk away. You can do it. Is it going to be easy? What is easy? I don't know if it's easy to go to work every day and be told what to do, because that's exactly what I did. And I walked on eggshells at work every single day because I never knew what my boss was going to be like when I walked in. But the most important thing is you can do it. And I'm not here to lecture you. I'm not here to tell you what I am here to do. I'm your cheerleader. And you showed up today. You have an incredible leader. Danielle, the most important thing is I say it's ignorance is on fire. Like ignorance is bliss. And the reason why I say that, I'm not perfect at anything. I had somebody ask me yesterday if we had a diuretic in the Thrive experience. Hell if I know. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't care about worrying about the statistics and this and that. What I care about is getting the message out. What I care about is getting on these kinds of Zooms and reminding you why you're doing it. So when the why is clear, the how is easy. Why do you want to get where you're going? What is it for you? And how is going to get there? That's the thing that we were focusing on today. And showing up and doing these VIPs, getting back to the basics is how you're going to get there. I know that there are so many different things thrown at you, but here's the cool thing. Today, Samantha is going to give you ideas of how to get back to the basics. She's going to give you ideas of how to learn and grow. Here's the deal. It's the message. It's all in showing up in the nooks and crannies of your day. Was I blasted yesterday? Did I want to stay? I'm going to be honest. I wanted to take a nap yesterday afternoon. Month end wore me completely out. On top of Cyber Monday, I'd be damned if they didn't drop another promo that got me up out of bed and said, Lindsay, you have to do this. You have to, not Lindsay, wait till later. I jumped up. I made my list. I got my message together. I ran it by Susan and I started sending out the messages. I can't afford to be a day behind. So I want for you to know the first thing is you're here. The second thing is believe in yourself. See what it is. Make small goals, medium goals, and big goals, because you got to have something that's attainable for you to go get your hair and your nails or your lashes done. Medium goals, maybe you pay off Christmas sooner than 3 months. Maybe you pay off Christmas and you just pay cash. That's a medium goal. A big goal is to say, I'm walking away from my job in a year or by 2022 or whatever date. I mean, I have dates by mine. Every single thing. I have this journal right here and I write 10-year accomplished goals every single day. And there's a date by it. My house paid off, my truck paid off, my husband home full time. But you know what? It's not also that. It's something as simple as traveling the world first class and loving it. Balancing life, saying no, and volunteering more. Don't think that my life revolves around being debt free. Yes, that's a main goal of mine, but I also want to be happy with who I am. Number 5 on my list, and I'll turn it back to you, of my 10-year accomplished goals is something as simple as living a healthy, happy, stress, drama-free life. Like that is number 5 on my 10-year accomplished goals, because I'm human. There's stress, there's drama in my life, there's chaos, but I want for that to have peace. So the most important thing, thank you for showing up. Guys, you're a bunch of badass boss babes. You deserve more. So do not stop and take every little thing and work it in your own way. What works for me does not work for Samantha. What works for Samantha doesn't work for maybe you, Danielle. So you take every bit of puzzle piece that you're getting that's thrown at you and you make your own puzzle. That's what's so cool about this business. So back to you, Samantha.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys, I don't know if you know this, but she's a millionaire. So, I mean, she has plenty of things to do, right? And she took the time to come on here and just pour into you. So thank you, Lindsay. You are amazing. Don't feel like you have to stay. I know it's a busy day, but if you want to stay and hang out with us, you can do that too. Also, guys, if you have questions or ideas, please, please, please put them in the chat, because this is for you. So if you have a question, by all means, please ask. So I'm going to go over a couple of things for you guys specific to your team, and then Danielle is going to actually give a couple ideas too that has helped her and that has helped her grow. So we want to talk about the basics, right? So number 1, are you thriving? Period. Like, are you taking your product every day? Are you using it correctly? Because a lot of times we start to get discouraged, or we feel like you don't know what to post, or you don't know what to say. And a lot of times it's because we're not even using it correctly. So, you know, we tell our customers in a group chat, like, hey, well, you're not feeling it, so tell me how you're taking it. Okay. And then we express to them like, oh, well, why don't you try taking your lifestyle mix, 20 to 40 minutes after your capsules. But are you doing that? Like, set your timer. Take your stuff the right way. By all means, please take your stuff the right way, because it will help your business. Believe it or not, it's going to help your business. So basic 101, best thing you can do for your business is take the product correctly. The next thing I want to talk about is I want to ask you a question. Like, you're at I'm going to say you're at work, right? You're at work and your friend next to you is like, oh my gosh, I have the worst headache and I don't have any headache medicine with me. If you are sitting there next to them and you have a bottle of Excedrin in your purse, what are you going to say? Nothing? Are you going to feel awkward? Like, I don't know what to say. Sorry. Or are you going to say, oh my gosh, I have this stuff in my bag. I will give you some right now. It'll get rid of your headache right away. There's no need for you to feel like that. Like, I know exactly how you feel. I get them too. I have a bottle of headache medicine in my bag. Like, not only do you believe in the product, but you know that it works because you take it too, right? Like, how simple is that? Have you ever taken a Thrive capsule when you had a headache? Anybody? There's caffeine in the capsule that's going to help. There's anti-inflammatories, there's vitamins in there that's going to help if somebody had a headache. It might not take it away completely, but they're going to feel energized. They're going to feel something. Put some capsules in your purse right now. Go do it if you can. If you're home, not Ricky, she's in the car. Brittany, you're at work. I see you, but just do it today, okay? Like, put some capsules in your bag. And when somebody says they have, they're grumpy, they can't wake up, their coffee didn't work this morning, if it's morning time, give them some capsules. Just give it to them. Tell them take it right now and watch them feel it. Like, that is an idea, an active tip that you can do today. Always, always, always have a pack of capsules with you. I used to never do this because I hate carrying a bag all the time because my kids throw crap in there and then it ends up weighing 1,000,000 pounds and then I didn't like it. But I got something a little bigger just so that I could make sure I always had that with me because, man, like, I've had like 3 people at church who were just not awake. They were yawning. We were there first thing in the morning and I'm like, here, take this. And they're like, wow, I really did feel that. And when I have, when I'm ready to order, I'm going to reach out to you, whatever, I planted the seed. So do that. Next, everyone that's on here now probably knows this, but I'm going to talk about this just because we're going to be recording, but you guys know about the compliance quiz, right? Like, you can take the compliance quiz in your cloud office and you can get $25 in credits. They're about to come out with another one. They've kind of hinted about it in our back office recently. So a new one is coming out. But I want to talk about compliance a little bit deeper. If you haven't taken that quiz, it's in your resources tab in your cloud office. But for those of you who might be new or might not know, they did just do an update for our compliance for Millionaire Awards. So if you're going to shout out that your millionaire boss babe, Lindsay, hopped onto your team Zoom today, you can add this cute little copy paste link that's in your cloud office to that post, and they will be able to go and look and see, like, what is a millionaire recipient, and it explains it down in the bottom. However, that is something for you to help you with your business. There is another company that is direct sales that I have seen post their compensation plan. And so it's out there public for people to see. Ours is public now in this cute little link that they can click on. And it's bomb compared to the one that's floating around the internet. So if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out and use it anytime you're talking about the benefits of the business side. So whether it's a VIP bonus, an auto bonus, a lifestyle getaway, a millionaire award, like, when it comes to the business opportunity here, use that. And that's in your company updates in your back office. And there's also a 30-minute pre-recorded video about just this topic in our YouTube channel. So you can watch that if you have more questions about it. But as far as other little details, there's huge promotions going on right now, right? And we just had like back-to-back promotions too. And I want you guys to just keep in mind, our compliance department has upped itself for a reason, upped our game with our back office updates. We cannot talk about COVID or the pandemic in our posts. But the reason they're doing that is to make sure that we are legit and like honorable, I should say. I don't know if that's the word, like honest and genuine. So during, we had BOGO or buy two, get one. We had Cyber Monday. Now we're trying to get 200K for 3 months, right? Do not create free accounts that are fake. Do not create promoter accounts that are fake. You can have two accounts under the same roof, because obviously, like a husband and wife, or like Lindsay and her husband and her mom, they thrive together in the same house, but they are real people with real lives who are really using the product. Okay, please don't create anything that is not real, because Lavelle will shut you down, and they are not playing. They will just take you will no longer get paid, period, end of story. So it's not a fun topic to talk about. I know I really don't want to get on here and talk to you guys about compliance, but it's just an important thing to understand. So they track things like credit card numbers, IP addresses, like where you order from, cell phone, whatever. They track addresses, everything. So they want to know, or they will look into it and see, like, is this real or is it not? Brittany says, so if we share a post from the Facebook page and it's of a car bonus recipient or something, would we have to share the disclosure? So anything you share about it, you want to add that. It's not a have to, like, they're not going to come and be like, oh, you forgot to add that. You don't have to put it. But if you share something from the fan page, I would copy and paste it instead of just clicking the share button, and then add that at the bottom, because it says, there's a little sentence before it that says something like, for more information, blah, 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 click the link. So I would just add that to the post, or maybe even put it in the comment section. But it's a beautiful link. If you haven't clicked it, click it. It looks very professional. I love the way it looks, and the dollar amounts on that are really awesome. So use it anytime you can. Now, if you're just sharing something from the fan page that's just a story, obviously you don't have to add it. It's just for the business part. Okay, so another thing I want to talk about with you is group chats. So if you're on here live and you have been in a group chat that has helped you or your customer, raise your hand. Anybody? Anybody? Brittany, have you not been in a group chat that has helped you or your customer? Have you been in, yeah, Ricky, are you paying attention? I see you looking out the window. Okay, well, listen, guys, they're there to help you, right? And if you've been in a group chat, then you know that it's such a relief. Like, oh my gosh, somebody's here to help me. So use oh, Ricky is frozen. There she is. She's back. That's so funny. That's cute. I was like calling her out and she was frozen. I thought she was like in a daze. There she is. She's back. Okay. So group chats are there to help you. Like, we want to help you. They are not there because we think you don't know the answers. I don't care if you know the answer or not, really. It doesn't matter. The point is they're there to help you learn and to help your customer or promoter get information. So whenever anybody, hi April, whenever anybody asks questions to you, period, group chat. If you don't know when to add them, that's when you reach out to your upline. And hey, April, that is a thing that Danielle is awesome at. So if you don't understand it, please reach out to her, because she understands it. She puts little emojis with her titles. She, like, when her little purple heart pops up, I know it's a Danielle chat, and it's like, okay, let's do this. But if she's like talking to someone, she's like, I don't know, when do I add you? She'll just ask me. So if you don't feel like, I don't know what to do, like, simply ask. But they're there to help the potential customer or promoter get excited about their Thrive experience. And if you're already doing that, then when they do have a concern, it doesn't look like you're scrambling to find help. If you've already built the trust with them and you've already said, like, hey, I'm like, maybe you answered all their questions and you're like, you know what? Oh my gosh, I want you to meet my friend Danielle. I know your product's not even here yet, but she has an amazing story. I just want you to hear what she has learned with her Thrive experience, and she will kind of just tell her story. Then when her product comes in, I can hop back in there and say, oh my gosh, Danielle, so-and-so's Thrive came today. Like, how exciting. Can you help me tell her what to expect today? And then like, I'm still going to have one-on-one conversation, but I'm going to keep the group chat going so that if on day 10, she's experiencing nothing, if on day 3, she's experiencing a headache, whatever it is, we're already in that group chat. And I can go in there and still kind of play dumb and be like, Danielle, oh my gosh, my client or my friend so-and-so, she's experiencing a headache. Didn't you say you had that too? And then Danielle can just hop in and be like, oh, I experienced the same thing. Don't forget to drink your water. You're like, you don't realize like you didn't get here overnight. So it's going to take like, if you already have created an exciting group chat for them, they're going to want to come back to that group chat when they have a question, and it just makes it easier. So it could be any question about the cost. It could be about auto ship. It could be about exactly what is Thrive. How do you take it? You might know all the answers and you know exactly how to walk them through it, but you just need that group chat to make sure you have backup for if anything goes wrong. It doesn't matter. Create the group chat and keep it going. Write it down, keep a notebook, whatever you need to do, because this is so easy to do, right? It's just a group chat. We used to have to get on three-way calls, and that was terrifying. And that's the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is, what are you posting? Because if we're just posting our sale, if we're just posting a picture of the product and what's in it, if we're posting about refer to, if it's like business, and you're never telling a story, nobody's listening to you because they don't care. Facts tell, right? Like facts tell. You're telling them what you have, period. But when you tell a story, it reels them in. So if you're talking about your jumper cables, talk about how I'm taking my Thrive this morning and this is how it makes me feel. I got up before my kids and I worked on my business and sent out Happy Meal before the kids even woke up. You guys, just post stories about your Thrive experience. And if you haven't seen April's live video this morning from making her shake with her husband, that was super adorable. It was her very first live video, but you can feel somebody's excitement. You can see how like Thrive really is working for them. So if you can go live, go live. If you can tell a story with your post, tell a story. And that's why three-way chats were so successful in the beginning, because when I got Tammy in my group chat, she didn't start off with, let me tell you what to order. She started off with, I started this because I thought it was crap and there's no way this stuff is going to work. And this is what I learned. And she tells her story, and then she would ask questions. So that's why we did three-way chats. You got to share stories with people. So make sure when you're posting, you're telling a story about what Thrive is. And that is like the simplest thing you can do. Chats takes the, where we're going at, Lindsay? The monkey off your back and helps validation on a whole nother level. Plus it's duplicatable. Yes. So just be sure, like sometimes you're just getting in that group chat because they want to share your story, right? They don't need information answered. Sometimes, like I know Lacey will reach out to me and say, this girl has questions about this and I don't know the answer. And it's usually about like an ingredient, a detox, a price situation. And so she's already told me that their issue. So when she creates the group chat, I hop in there and I say, hey, I'm Samantha. It's nice to meet you. I know you're probably wondering why you're in this group chat, but Lacey's a really good friend of mine. And I just want to tell you a little bit about me. And then I'll just kind of jump into my story just super quick. I can't believe I've been thriving now for 5 years, but before Thrive, I felt XYZ. And now I feel like this. So before they can ask how much is it, before they can ask what's in it, before they can ask anything, you want to jump in and help with an introduction of what you're even going to be talking about. So and then backing or adding on to that, that's a good time. Like a group chat is a good way to talk about how to get their Thrive for free. Getting people to thrive for free is the ultimate goal here, right? Like getting people to get their friends to thrive with them so that they're thriving for free. We want our customers to thrive for free. That's the goal here. So make sure that you are keeping in touch with your customer. Yeah, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. Like if you're starting them out slow, you have something to check in with them every day. But 2 weeks later, you kind of fall off the wagon because you're like, well, they know what to do. They know how to take it. They know how they feel. They're good. Don't drop it there. 2 weeks in is the perfect time to start or to keep the conversation going with how to get it right, for free if you haven't already been talking about it. Okay, 2 weeks in, you're feeling great. Who else can we talk to? An idea to get them to come to you is I change the wording a little bit. Instead of saying refer to friends, who do you know? Send me, or you need 2 people. You need to find 2 friends. You need to, change the wording and say, the company offers an incredible customer rewards program. So they instantly know this is not a promoter thing. This is a customer rewards program. Send me 2 of your friends who want to thrive with you. You send them to me. And when they order, you'll get your next month free. So if you take that pressure off of them, like you need to go find your 2, you need to find 2, go get 2 people. Are you talking to people? Are you posting with people? Like don't ask them to do anything except send them to you. Tell them, send me 2 people, and then your next month is free. I kind of do that as a hairstylist. If you send me three new people, your next haircut is free. And they know, oh, okay, like I don't need to work for this, but if I tell people where I get my haircut, I'm going to get a free haircut. So it makes sense, right? They've already invested in it. They're already thriving. They're already feeling better. They're already doing all the things. And now they know if they send you 2 people, they're going to get a free month. And you make sure you sign up their person under them, use their referral link. So, and that's another thing you guys can do. You have a new customer, you honestly don't even know who she is, but maybe she's following you on Facebook and she's like, okay, I know I don't know you, but what is this Thrive stuff that you're talking about? And on that topic too, know that a lot of the people who join me that do awesome, I didn't even really know before. It's going to be people that you don't really have that much of a relationship with. It's going to be people you only kind of know who end up being your like total rock stars. So if you have somebody like that who's reaching out to you and they're not anybody's referral, they're just there, stack them under a customer who you already have, who you already know loves their Thrive experience, who you know is concerned about not getting their Thrive for free next month. You can just use the referral link from a different customer to sign up your new customer and help them get their product free next month. So stack those customers. Let's get people thriving for free. If you can get 2 people, especially now it's Christmas time. So if you can get 2 customers under a different customer who wasn't expecting it, and you can say, Merry Christmas, you're going to start out 2021 with a free month of Thrive. I've referred my friends under you because I really wanted you. I really felt like you would deserve, to have your Thrive for free, whatever, but do this for people. Like if you won't do it for yourself, do it for them. Let's see. That's really what I wanted to talk about mostly. I don't want to take up too much time. We have about 10 minutes left, and I definitely want Danielle to hop in and talk about time blocking and consistency and why that's important. So I'm going to let her chat through this. So just remember, if you do have questions or comments or anything, put it in the chat so we can address it while we're recording and live before it cuts us off. So Danielle, go ahead and unmute yourself and take it away.
Hi guys. So first of all, my 2 dogs are not happy that I've been sitting here staring at the computer. So if you hear them crying, that's what's going on. But I just want everyone to know that this is something that you can do like really part-time. You can, here she comes again. You can, okay, so time blocking is the main thing that has helped me with this business. I work 40 hours a week full-time, and I literally sit down with a timer on my phone for 10 minutes, and I have a list of tasks, and I just take whatever that first thing is and take 10 minutes and do it. Next time throughout the day that I have a few minutes, I'll set another 10-minute timer and continue doing what I need to do. I mean, literally less than an hour a day I spend working on my business, and it's grown quite a bit. So I just want you guys to know that this isn't going to be something that you spend all day every day on. It's something that you can spend a few minutes a day on and really grow a substantial business. You just, what is it? I think I've heard Lindsay say you can work this part-time, but you can't work it sometimes. So you need to do something every day. At least post on your page that you are thriving. Let people know that you are thriving and loving it, so that whenever they decide that they want to thrive, you are who they contact. And then, I mean, from there, it's just following up. Really, you need to take your thrive every day and, let other people know that you're thriving, share your story, and then just follow up with people, be friends with them, support them. And then whenever they're ready to make a change in their life, or they've been following you and watching you for a long time, and they will eventually contact you. It might be 2 months, it might be 3 years, but I mean, everyone should feel this good. So hopefully eventually we get everyone on Thrive. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about time blocking. That's really the main thing that's helped me. Is I set a timer, I sit down, and you'll be amazed at what you can do in 10 minutes. So I'm glad everybody hopped on here. And Lindsay, thank you so much for hopping on. And hopefully we'll have more meetings like this. I'm super duper nervous. I'm sure it'll get sure they'll get easier, but I'm glad we did this.
Yeah, so definitely, I want to thank you for doing that, Danielle. I know you were nervous. You were like, what? Okay, I'll talk about it. But time blocking is important, guys. And even if, sometimes we get overwhelmed and we're like, what? I have no time in my day to even do my reach outs. Set a timer. You have 10 minutes to spend on your business, period. Set a timer for the same time every single day that you know that you're probably scrolling social media, to say, get off your phone and do your reach outs, or stop scrolling and reach out, or whatever you need to do, because that 10 minutes, you have no idea what sort of seed you'll be planting. Just be intentional. If you're going to scroll on Facebook, leave a actual conversational comment on their post. If they're posting their Christmas tree, make a comment about it and then ask them a question. Your tree is beautiful. Where did you get those ornaments? Or I love the idea of the patterns or the color patterns that you use. Have you always done it this way? Or where did you get the idea? Or do you switch it every year? Ask people questions because it makes them oh wow, she's not just scrolling and liking, she's actually paying attention to me. And it makes them feel important. You guys, I learned this in cosmetology school, Danielle. This is a Mrs. Bricker post or quote, I should say. Everyone's favorite subject is themselves. They want to talk about them. They don't care about you. They want to know what your products can do for them. They don't care what it's done for you when it comes time to actually doing this. So that's why you want to know what their goals are. If they need to sleep better or whatever, you're going to detail your story to help them. They want to know what it can do for them. So, talk to people, make conversations, ask them questions. When you ask them questions, they feel important. They feel like they're being paid attention to. You guys, when people speak, when people say something, when people type something out and post it, it's not just to be talking. It's because they want to be heard. People want to be heard. And right now there's so much drama in the world. There's so much negativity. There's so much stuff that should not be appropriate on social media. We're in a whole different world, but we're thrivers. We feel good. We know how your body is supposed to feel. So we can be those people who show up on their newsfeed as the positive person, as the happy person. And you don't have to always be positive and happy, but when you're commenting on their stuff, you can be positive and happy. You can say that you like their Christmas tree. You can say that you like their family Christmas photo for the year due to COVID. You can say, like Lindsay said this morning, if you hopped on her Zoom, comment on the elf on the shelf pictures, like tell them it's funny, like ask them where they got the idea from, like just get creative and build relationships. These are people who you hope join you on your Thrive experience and hopefully even join our team. You want them to like you. You want them to know you. You want them to trust you. And those conversations build and build and build and build. So, you know, don't forget people are watching. Don't forget to be consistent. I'm going to kind of shout out April and Ricky a little bit. April, how long did you watch Ricky thrive?
Actually not super long, and she's actually the only person that I friended that I had never met prior to her reaching out. We had a lot of friends in common because we're from the same area, and she was in school with like my brothers, that kind of thing. But she was the only one she requested, and I never met her, and so something just told me in my heart to be her friend. And so I saw her post a couple of times, and I was already upset with Weight Watchers. I just wasn't getting the results, and I have some medical issues, chronic issues. But when I was talking to her about it, you know, she's like, well, you could just try it. And I was like, I'm going all in. And I said something about my husband, and she said that her and her husband did it together. And so I just wrote Tim in as well. And so he was super excited to that we were doing this together and that we were putting our health at the top of the list. And our friendship just grew from there. And I don't even know how we have never met before, because we have so many like one-way people in common. And I just, you know, it just is amazing that when you feel the way that you feel. And I was so thankful for her. And I've sent her some posts that she said made her cry, but it really was like she was an angel being sent to me to help me just basically live. And prior to, this isn't going to fix the chronic issues, it's just not, but it makes the good days great. And I think before, when I would have an okay day, I was just barely existing.